What is going on, everybody? We're here. We're live for Geeks and Gamers Daily. Jay, how you doing this morning?
Doing okay. Still kind of dragging. About it.
Yeah, me too. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get sick.
Pretty, yeah. I probably shouldn't have stayed up late playing video games, but all good. All good.
Probably true. Oh yeah, you were playing Fortnite or something with Beardo last night. Is that what happened?
Yeah, with Jeremy. So well, I didn't do my regular show, and then I was like, well, we could stream games because nobody was able to watch a movie because everybody was traveling. So I was like, well, we'll do something. I did go to City Walk last night. Hung out with Cole Hauser, Eldridge, Laughing Man, Brimstone, right before they left. So yeah. One last little go around, we just hung out outside by the big plane and just for a little bit, and then off we go.
One last little hangout. Yeah, I just streamed last night. I didn't get invited to anything anyway. Not that I would have showed up, but
I didn't think, well, because we knew you had a show.
yeah, I know. I'm just fucking around.
Oh, I got you.
I know Cole Hauser would have invited me, but he knows my streaming schedule.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's all good. Yeah, it was a crazy weekend, obviously. And I am still dragging from it. Great to see so many people. We got a lot of like random news and stuff that came out yesterday, though. Star Trek, Starfleet Academy.
Yeah.
It's funny. Big announcement, variety exclusive. Man, if you went to MegaCon, you knew that shit. If you went to our panel, you knew that shit on Saturday, motherfuckers. So,
Yeah.
not exactly breaking news, but it is breaking news, and it's breaking the minds of the handful of degenerate homosexuals that actually liked Star Trek, Starfleet Academy. We got it on the flip side. We got an awesome clip from Ryan Gosling, star of
Oh,
Fun
yeah.
Mary.
I
And
also sent you the new Mando Grogu trailer, but I don't know if we care to do that. And some
we might
Star
have too
Wars,
much to talk about today, Jay, honestly.
Star Wars news came over. Who knows, man? Who knows?
I mean, this is really the news of the day. These headlines. A professional cornhole player with no arms or legs has been arrested for allegedly murdering a man. Authorities claim Dayton Weber shot the victim in his car and drove away with the body.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say maybe don't show any footage of the guy shooting a gun.
Yep.
Maybe don't show that video because yes, my stream got taken down again. But I will say this: I did not get a strike. They just said, "Hey, we removed your content for possibly violating the guidelines, and we're reviewing the situation." So if anybody's wondering, it wasn't like last time. So, but they took away my ability to stream. I think this is just a 24-hour ban, because there was no strike involved this time. So I don't know.
And I yelled
That's
at
my own
Jay.
stupidity. My own stupidity. I said it while I was still live on Rumble. I was like, "Oh, freak day!" I didn't even think about it. I thought it was funny. That guy's got like a little toe for a nub, right? That's how he's able to I don't even want to do the hand thing, but he has like a little toe, and we were all laughing at his little toe.
I got mad at Jay when he came in here.
I know.
Because
I didn't say anything.
He's like, dang, man, I got taken down again. I was like, hold up. Did you show the fucking video of this little nugget cornhole player shooting a gun? Is that what you did? He's like, yeah. And I said, it's your own fucking fault. You fucking idiot. That's basically what I said when he came in here. But yeah, I mean, YouTube's they're getting very if they see, it doesn't matter if you're live doing it versus a video of people shooting guns, they're getting very they'll take it down pretty quick. And like you found out the other day, it doesn't take long to restore it if they realize it's like what it actually was. But yeah, that's a quick way to get the stream taken down for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I probably might not be live tomorrow at all while they just kind of go through the motions there. But I think it's just a 24-hour.
But it was just like a funny, like the
It's
headline,
the
because we didn't
headline's crazy.
see it. One, it's like, how did a guy with no arms or legs shoot a gun? And two, how was he driving in the first place? You know?
That's why I think I had to watch. He got like this little toe on his nub. It's like,
Yeah, and he's like,
oh,
"This can't be real. How could this guy hold a gun?" Well, if you can hold a cornhole bag, you can hold a gun. There's a video, the one that Jay showed. It's him
yeah.
like loading the gun, like everything, shooting. He was really proud. So
It was, bro. It's funny. Like, I've got the video playing. Yellow flash and others in the chat, and they're all like screaming at me, like, "Stop! Don't show this! Don't show this!" And then once, like, I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, that's right." I stopped, and we just stopped, and I'm watching the chat. I'm like, "Well, I think we're okay." And then, boom. And then
Your
I said
Honor,
on Rumble, I literally said, I said, "Well, that's my own fault. That's my own fault. I'm not even gonna tweet at them. I'm just gonna send the appeal in. It's my own fault. Stupid. It was funny. And what are you gonna do? You know, I gotta do better."
Your Honor, my client was most definitely unarmed. You know what sucks is
uh,
I've seen videos of this piece of shit fucking playing cornhole, and it pisses me off because like he's so fucking good.
Me and Ryan were playing cornhole at Universal one day.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, we're not that great.
you're all right.
We had a couple good shots though. You know, like we
I
went way
started
back.
I started using my left hand because my fucking shoulder was so fucked up. That's when you know you're
The
getting
headline
old.
was just so funny, dude. Like we were just like laugh, like it was just funny. But yeah, don't be stupid like me. My own fault. I no one to blame. Whatever. So, hey Ryan, did you show off your Among Us that we got on our daily?
Oh, let me go downstairs and
Yeah.
let me see if I can
So
get it. I got so much like the people like give you so much cool stuff
and then I
and
got
things.
one
Let me see
last
if I
thing to
can
show
find
you
it.
when you come back, and then we'll get on with the show. But this amazing couple, all the way from the West Coast, comes out to meet me and Ryan, and they made Among Us characters that matches our like something about us, right? So this one, of course, is Winnie the Pooh colors. So like this is pretty cool. Like so they're like, hey, we made this for you. Like, and then before they gave it to me, they dropped it and they're like, oh, you tripped Winnie the Pooh. I was like, yeah, haha. They made like one for Kata that's like this big, you know. They made one for Mike, which is like this big. And I'm happy to get the Winnie. This was cool, man. They handmade this stuff. This is like going on my desk. So I love it. Yeah,
Okay,
I thought it
here's
was great.
mine.
Yeah, there's yours. That's freaking cool. I was telling like the one for Mike is like this big,
The
and
one
then
for
like
Kate is super teeny
the one for
tiny.
Kate is like this big. So
I got a FML,
yeah,
FML Among Us.
that's pretty cool. And look at this, Ryan. You might like this one. Then we'll look at this gift right here. These are sealed. Did you ever have these growing up? It was like, well, maybe not. It's a record player, and like they played
Uh,
the R2D2 sound, and you turn the page.
Jay, I'm old.
I
I
know you're
ain't
not
that
that
old.
old. All right, all right. They're freaking cool, man. I love it. This is from Cole Hauser. So
That's very cool.
yeah. Then they went to cassette tapes, but these are still sealed. Bro, look
See,
at
that's
the
what you
price
get
on
from
that.
Cole Hauser.
Look at that price. 10 cents.
See, that's what you get from Cole Hauser. You know what I get?
I know, man.
He knows us so
Yo.
well.
Oh, that's great. He knows us well. He knows us well enough.
He knows what'll bring us enjoyment or not
Bro,
enjoyment.
he told the story. I don't know if I don't want to get him in trouble, but he told the story on how he got that through customs, bro. It's so funny.
Yeah.
That was great.
I was
It's
surprised he made it. Like he couldn't get the maple syrup in Universal last year, but
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, dude. How far? I didn't see. Like, how far are you into that thing? You haven't really cracked it open, right?
Yeah, I'm not too far into it.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
only
yeah.
am I only am drinking it when I get $50 super chats on my stream.
Oh, got it, got
So,
it,
you know, had
got
a
it.
couple last night. Shout out to people on FML. But yeah.
Mm.
So, yes, it's 6.3 pounds of whiskey. That's what
Is it
3
really
liters
six
equate.
pounds?
That's what 3 liters of that's what 3 liters of alcohol would equate to if you were like weighing it like that. So
Wow.
yeah. Obviously, with the glass bottle, the thing weighs more than that, but yeah, 6.3 pounds. People are asking how much does that weigh? Somebody says, I know the volume. I can't tell you what the fucking weight is.
It gets lighter every time he picks it up, though.
That's all I know. That it gets easier every time.
Every time.
Alex Arrow Cave. What's up, Alex? MegaCon was awesome. Tax. Hopefully,
Yeah.
get to go on a cruise in MegaCon next year. Meta PC code RK Outpost or Drunk 3PO. Alex, you
Yeah,
better
you
make
never
sure
know.
your fucking wheelchairs got flotations or some shit on it. You know, Alex might have a little too much to drink, fall overboard. You know what I mean on that thing. So
It'd be one heck of a story.
make sure you got a flotation device there, Alex. Good to see Alex. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Master Austin with a gifted membership. Thank you, Master Austin. Hail. Thundarius. Thundarius was really awesome, by the way.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
dude.
Daily yesterday because I was passed out on my flight. I bet you were. It was great to meet you, Ryan. Can't wait for the next one. Yes. Yes, Thundarius. Robert James Films, How Rocky Survived Out His Ball. Went back, but well, thanks for fucking spoiler. Some people haven't seen the fucking movie yet, Robert.
I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what he's talking about.
So their atmospheres are very different, right? It would be toxic to one to be exposed, toxic to the other one. So he did spend some time outside of it, and he needed to go back into his own for a while in order to heal. They go to a lot of detail in the book about like how he was able to. Where this one they didn't have quite enough time to go over all the intricacies of how and why. But yeah,
Got it.
Big Tebow, Ryan. Good meeting you and everyone on Saturday. Jay, where were you, dude? Hail Salty Sasquatch.
I had to work, man. I wanted to be there, but I had to work. So I was with Orlando Bloom.
Oh yeah, Jay doesn't have time. He's hanging out with fucking Orlando Bloom. Jay's trying to get cast in Pirates of the Caribbean 7. I'm sorry, guys. I just,
that's why I didn't want to say anything.
Orlando Bloom.
Listen, man, like he was like, I was supposed to leave at 8, like 8:30. And then he comes back and he's like, let him know I'm not coming back on Sunday. So we're gonna get it all done today. And we were like, okay. He goes, I'll stay as late as I need to, but we're gonna get it all. So I guess whatever announcement went out, they all showed up, and it was like 8:00. He had like 780 autographs to go, and I'm like, dang, I ain't getting out of here for a while. So yeah, we were stuck. It was crazy because Gary goes, you saved me a lot of money, because Gary was going to get the group photo with the cast of the Lord of the Rings that were all there. And I texted him, I was like, Bloom ain't going to be there on Sunday. He's not coming back. And so
Gary's like, all right, well, fuck those hobbits.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not getting a picture there. He's like, Jay, you saved me like $900. So I was like, all right, you're welcome.
Spider Unlimited for 5 says, did Jay realize when he said, I'm going to go out on a limb? Or the irony. Oh. Did you hear that pop? Fuck. God. Neck snapped. Tobias for 2. The AI takeover is much dumber than we expected. Thank you. Tiggs for 2. How much money do you have? Not enough? I don't know. Spirian, what's up, Spirian, for $1.99 super sticker. Thank you. Thunder Gold. Loved meeting you all. Missed Ryan, though.
Really?
I was there. I don't know.
He was at the table 3 times? Twice?
Well, I mean, I was definitely at the table on Sunday. I stopped by there a couple other times along the way, but I was obviously at the meetup. There's a lot of people there, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good seeing everybody. Next time, Thunder Gold, stop me, grab me. Alex Arrow came for 2. Ryan, I failed alcohol over 15 years ago. Yeah, you and Gary. You know, you and Gary. 0 for 2. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Thanks, 0. Irish whips, arm drags.
What's up, Tommy?
$5. What's up, Tommy? Blessed to be part of a MegaCon weekend. Thanks for having me. Highly recommend people to join us next year. You guys are the best. Yeah, and I grabbed dinner with them the other night as well. So
that's nice.
Shout out to Tommy. Shout out. Make sure we're good. There we are. Good. Jay, did you hear the breaking Star Trek news?
The show that I have not seen a single episode, nor was I forced to watch. The only thing I saw was about a gay Klingon, doing its thing.
Well, Jay, I think the problem with the show is that you are not alone in never having watched an episode. In fact, I think there's a lot of people, the majority of people, including people that would describe themselves as Star Trek fans, who have never seen a single episode of this hot garbage. It was rejected by the fans, but of course the critics loved the representation and diversity and the Gen Z humor and the Gen Z attitude and all of this shit. Unfortunately, no one was watching. And we talked about this. Despite the mainstream trying to push it, despite people saying, well, it's just some haters that are saying some bad things about it, it failed to appear in the Nielsen charts. Nobody was watching the show. It barely charted on Paramount's own top 10. Maybe for 12 hours when it first came out, it might crack number 9 or number 8. But even on their own streaming service, they couldn't sustain in the top 10. And ultimately, maybe a little bit quicker than we thought we would hear, but we did get the news officially. Starfleet Academy canceled. Kurtzman's Star Trek series will end with season 2. Now, the reason it will end with season 2 is because season 2 has already been filmed, right?
Really?
It completed filming before season 1 was like actually out there. And that's what Alex Kurtzman does. He gets multiple season orders for things and films them quickly so that they're done before something gets out and they realize how much it's despised. It's intentional that way. And I do think there would be like a $40 million kill payout if they decided not to air it. So, but that is it. It's done after that. And, we saw this here. Star Trek Starfleet Academy to end with season 2. Exclusive. Now, it's funny that it's an exclusive, and I suppose they do have quotes from actual Paramount people and from Alex Kurtzman and things like that. But to say that it's exclusive, I got to tell you, Jay, we did a panel at MegaCon.
Yeah.
On Saturday, which was 2 days before this exclusive news was broken. And look, I don't think we're the most entertaining people in the world. I still don't really understand why people would come and visit us and see us and do all this stuff. But in between the randomness of the panel, there were some little tidbits dropped, including this.
People in Hollywood have recognized they need to make money. Now, do they stick with that? I don't know. I did hear, sorry, Ryan, real quick. I'll say it here.
He already knows Ryan's angry about something.
This is breaking news, everyone. Stand by.
Breaking news. I can't tell you who I heard this from, but it rhymes with Fatalis. That Starfleet Academy is done after season 2.
We need to get this reaction and show it to Paramount, man.
So if you were there, you knew 2 days before Variety's exclusive. Just saying. Just saying. And now look, there's a lot of people, Jay, that are not happy about this. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter because obviously these people are insignificant. They don't have the numbers to make things go. This is the same fan base that when the Acolyte was canceled, they screamed and cried. It's the same target demographic. It's these fucking homos. It's these degenerates. It's these woke lunatics. They're the ones that are kicking and screaming over this, and they're blaming us. Look, it doesn't matter how many times we talked about or shit on Star Trek, Starfleet Academy. It doesn't matter. If people had watched it, if it did well in the ratings, they would have renewed it. It would have kept going on because that's how these things work. If we hated it, but we were in the minority, it wouldn't matter. The reality is you like it and you're in the minority, which you should be used to since all of you are fucking gay and trans and shit, right? Yes. But you can't accept that you're in the minority. Maybe there's a theme going on here. The Salon, a Star Trek podcast. A message for the trolls who will pop out of their trash cans to take credit and delight in today's Star Trek news. Fuck you! Now, ironically,
we came out of our trash can.
Yeah, like Oscar the fucking Grouch. I actually really like Oscar the Grouch, but and ironically enough, they followed it up, be like, we had to lock the replies because there was so many people responding with hate. And it's like, bro, you tweeted out something that says "fuck you."
Yeah.
And it's strange that people would give you hate back in your comments. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
that's transgender freaks. Like, what are we talking about?
You're correct. They do this all the time. They come out and trash and make fun of people, and then they turn right around and play victim. They like turn right around and be like, "We're being attacked. No, why we gotta lock our?" Oh my gosh, these people are so pathetic. I don't know what they think. Like they're gonna post something and they think like they're gonna get like thunderous applause from everybody saying, "We're with you, we agree with you, we're together with you." No, it's like you attacked a bunch of people that hated this show, you know, and you didn't like their opinion and what they done to Star Trek and everything. Nobody, man, who the freak wants to see a gay Klingon with another white man? Like, what the freak, dude? What are they thinking?
Look, and the reality is the only people that want to see that are weird gay perverts who desperately need to see themselves represented. Yeah. And I don't just say that these people are gay who are getting upset. They are. Look, the Salon, a sovereign class gaggle of LGBTQ plus and ally fans talking all things Star Trek. That is what they're about. That's why they wanted this. That's why they liked this, apparently. But here's that response. In a surprise to no one, the comments prove the point. We had to turn them off. We're not going to let hate just sit in our replies. Again, fuck you. Like,
so you double down.
You started it.
Yeah, you double down.
Don't complain when people come and finish it. Like,
what a freaking joke, man.
Anyway, here's Mick Jost, content producer for Cinema Blend. Upsetting news to hear Star Trek Starfleet Academy will not go past season 2. The fandom's inability to embrace any new storytelling outside of nostalgia might as well be the death knell for the fandom. Well, maybe tell good stories, right? Maybe tell good stories. If they're good news stories, maybe people won't reject it. David Levitt, are the people that hated Starfleet Academy the same ones that bashed Star Wars Acolyte and Willow, Dark Crystal and She-Hulk too?
Oh my gosh, this guy, no way. You just literally named the worst shows that came out in the past like 5 years.
Yeah, there's a lot of commonality between those things. The weirdo freaks are the only ones that liked them. It proved to not be I don't know about Dark Crystal, honestly. But the other ones you mentioned, the weirdo freaks are the only ones that liked them. They did incredibly poorly in the ratings, and they got canceled because of it. Right? So by saying the same ones that bashed Star Wars Acolyte and Willow and She-Hulk, that's the majority of people. That's why this is a thing.
Yeah.
Like that's why this is happening. Here's Ahmed Baba. He's got a name that sounds like he's going to be cast as Black Snape or something. Haters build something that was objectively amazing. Starfleet Academy had one of the best first seasons of any Trek show, period. These anti-woke losers would have had a stroke at Riker for risen up non-binary aliens. Star Trek has always been progressive. So right-wing haters did not kill this.
No.
What killed it is people didn't watch.
Right.
So you are hunting for anyone and everything to blame other than the content itself, right? Cedar, #1 Doctor fan. Of course, Starfleet Academy was canceled due to the massive outpouring of negative reviews from conservative whiners who didn't even watch the show, par for the course in 2026. That's not why it was killed. That's not how this works. You people are so fucking stupid, and it's probably why all of you have mental disorders, to be honest. But what about this, Jay? We've already got a petition ready to go. Renew
All right.
like Starfleet Academy. Should we look?
Yeah. Let's see how we doing.
Do we dare? What do you think the number's at?
Oh, we got to be in like 100,000, right? Easy.
What if I told you it's at 454?
Dang, I gave them the benefit of the doubt too. With all those big names coming out there complaining about the show, you would think that the signal boost of this would be wonderful.
It's almost like the internet isn't real life, and when no one
Right.
watches something, something will get canceled.
Correct.
And ultimately, it's a good thing that it got canceled. However, they still need to get Alex Kurtzman out of there. If they give him an extension, it's clear and obvious that Paramount is not actually serious about fixing anything. That dude has to go. His contract's up at the end of the year. You got to let him walk. You can't renew it. We'll see what happens over the next couple months when it comes to that. But I think this is a good sign. So we'll see.
Easy. It's incredible. It's the same argument over and over. Basically, it's Trump's fault, or anybody that follows Trump. This is the reason why these shows get canceled. They said the same thing about The Acolyte and everything else. It's like they can't blame on the content when the numbers don't lie. The ratings are right there. Nobody cares. Willow was so bad they just nuked it off Disney Plus. Was that Trump's fault too? But that they need to find a big bad guy to blame other than the content itself. You know? Yeah, insane people. Imagine.
Oh, man.
So are they going to release season 2?
Yes, it's already filmed.
So it's like, so they're just going to dump it. You think they'll dump it earlier than expected just to get it out and over with, or just wait a year for it to come out?
I think it might come out before the end of the year. Depends how quick it gets edited together. Look, I would love it if they just shit canned it. But again, I think if they were to not air that, I believe there's a big payout they would have to do. And
okay.
Like ultimately, I think that even if that payout is like $40 or $50 million, it's probably worth it. Like I think it would be better for the franchise to say, hey, we're not even going to air this. However, for people that if they've already put $80 million into this and then another $40 million kill fee, for them it might make more sense just to put it out. And even if we're getting terrible ratings, at least you're getting something out of it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Chris Curran, remember, for 8 months. They need to lock it in the vault like Batgirl and never let it be seen. Eat the 50 million and move forward. I mean, I think that would be the best decision. I think they'd earn more goodwill if they did that. But you know, like I think it would be hard to expect them to do that, even if I think it makes sense in the end. I ain't the one signing checks. Tobias Nexus Furry. Have either of you read the books Three Body Problem by Lou Sixon or Blindside by Peter Watts? I think the first has a Netflix show as well. Three Body Problem does have a Netflix show. It's actually run by Benioff and Weiss, who did Game of Thrones. They are doing Three Body Problem on Netflix, I believe. I have not read either of the books, though. What about you, Jay?
Never read them. Not one. We do have a book club in my Patreon, but we're going over a different book.
I recommend Project Hail Mary.
That might be on the list. Like, I plan on seeing the movie in the next couple days, so kind of cool.
Mako might come next with my girlfriend, who's also a furry. Felt weird being talked about a lot yesterday. She also has a fursuit.
Is that you all together in your avatar?
It brings a whole new meaning to the term getting pussy. You know what I mean? But congratulations on your healthy, successful furry relationship, Mako. I still wish we knew where that picture was for whatever. The picture of you and me and Jay. Who has that? Who took the picture?
It's not on my phone. It wasn't my phone. Very weird. We just had a random phone. Somebody's random phone just took that picture.
If you're watching this and you go through your gallery and you find a picture of that, please get it to us so we can send it. But yeah, we met Mako from like it was so funny. Yes, that little wave he did. Like we were at the panel, and I don't remember if somebody was asking a question, somebody was talking, but I looked out in the crowd and I saw Mako in his fucking fursuit, and I just like turned to Jeremy. I'm like, it's fucking the furries here, and I like pointed to him. He saw me point, and just a little stupid fucking gray furry suit. Oh man.
Dang, I just sent you I don't know if you want to go over it. I haven't had a chance to read it. Some breaking news.
I better check it because it might be somebody firing a gun.
Don't let me pull up anything. Down. Don't let me pull up anything. Holy crap. Nothing along those lines.
Oh, is this the Fortnite layoff thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I heard a little bit about this right as we went live. Just saw it in the chat that there were some layoffs from Fortnite, from Epic Games.
Yeah, it's from Variety.
Yeah, right here. So I did see this. Epic Games is laying off 1,000 employees amid a downturn in Fortnite engagement. The company is undergoing $500 million in cost-saving efforts. They were laying off over 1,000 Epic employees. I'm sorry, we're here again. The downturn in Fortnite engagement that started in 2025 means we're spending significantly more than we're making, and we have to make major cuts to keep the company funded. This layoff, together with over $500 million in identified cost savings in contracting, marketing, and closing some open roles, puts us in a more stable place, says Tim Sweeney. Yeah, so that was a little bit of a surprise to some people, apparently. I'm going to be real. I can't pretend like I have any real idea of what Fortnite player counts look like right now. It does seem like, every couple months there's still big partnerships and announcements and things like that. But, I don't know.
Epic, Fortnite just had a big partnership with Disney, of all things, where they were going to bring a lot of the characters and stuff over. And I mean, just for whatever reason, they just had a big update, and Bugs Bunny is one of the characters. So however that works out, they actually, you might like this, man. They have a whole Game of Thrones character set out now.
I did see the Game of Thrones.
Jon Snow and others, you could sit on the throne. They got, the dragon that you could fly as a glider. So and then Bugs Bunny. So they have Game of Thrones and then Bugs Bunny.
That sounds like a Warner Brothers promotion,
But I remember we were talking about Disney really wanted the Fortnite because they were trying to integrate the parks, the movies, and video games all into one, which we probably are going to see something big when Mandalorian and Grogu come out, because they're changing the ride in the parks. They've got the movie coming out. Mandalorian and Baby Yoda has always been in Fortnite, but they, when they did, actually the Star Wars month and a half that they had there was one of the best seasons. That was great. So for whatever it's worth. So maybe they'll implement parts of the film in the video game. So like if you play so many hours, you can get unlock something that might be in the movie. So that's kind of crazy. Like they're saving $500 million by eliminating 1,000 employees. So I sent you one of the employees too. He tweeted out, he's like, I'm confused and bewildered.
I did see that's like, they just told me how great things were going the other day. This is
Yeah.
shocking, kind of thing.
You think
So-
AI has anything to do with this though? Like they're just not saying it. Like we've got some AI stuff that could probably take some of your jobs, and it's like we're just gonna go ahead and lay off 1,000 people. So,
Probably. I don't know.
million.
Maybe I can't say I'm too in tune with the Fortnite.
No, I mean,
update.
that's all I'm saying. It's like the fact that Disney had a big deal with Epic Games, like coming up and all. It's crazy. Anything Disney touches, you lose your job.
Let's see, where were we? Godzilla's Greaser for 5, trying to shame us for delighting in this from the people who delighted in Charlie Kirk's assassination. I mean, look, I think it's good when things that are bad get canceled. I don't like that, it takes away jobs and further opportunities maybe for like the normal people on set. The people have nothing to do with the direction of these shows, like the people who are just working there on set, but it's just the truth. Like when things are bad, like when people aren't watching, when it's not making money, those things should be canceled, and it's the right thing. Oops, Jay did it again.
Yeah.
Christian Rocker for 5. Sad to hear Starfleet Academy is done. I have nothing to hate, watch, and laugh at now.
There'll always be something that will come up. Always be something.
Skeleton King for 5. Would it be better if at the end it was revealed to be a shitty simulation or nightmare? I don't know. Maybe. Ultimately, you could just say it's all like a different timeline whenever they decide to fix Star Trek. However, if they do, whatever, you could just say it's a different timeline because of the J.J. Abrams movies. But I don't know. A boy named Blue. Ryan, can you scream and rage for me? I want to put it as a notification sound on my phone. Not this morning.
I was gonna step back so you didn't hear like a big breath.
I think if you want that, I think there's plenty of fucking clips on Geeks and Gamers clips. You can find something good like that, honestly. I don't know. Not today. My fucking voice is already fucked up as it is. I think because I'm getting sick. Steve Flomo for $5 says, Ryan, you danced away when I approached you in Red Coconut. Hey, everybody was dancing the night away. The gayest way to sneak off. Cheers on the baddies, putting it on you. Good meetup. Everybody was having a good time and dancing. The people that put it on me the most were 2 dudes when I was on the dance floor. That we were going back and forth dancing, and this dude just decides to fucking come up to me and stick his ass right into me and fucking fucking bump me off the dance floor.
No way.
I was laughing. It was really funny. But yeah, everybody else having a good time. So I'm sorry if I danced away from you. Tobias, still waiting for the next Unreal Tournament epic. Thank you. Shell just made it home. Flight back was way better than the flight in. Got emergency exit seat with extra legroom. That is my favorite location. Look, I can't do business class and first class and all that stuff. So my favorite is, what is it? That exactly, the emergency exit rows. Get a little bit at like 6 inches of extra leg room. That to me feels like
first class.
That feels like first class to me. Yeah, that's it.
I respect
with you. Let's see. Mod Eric K for $1 says, Ryan, I just DM'd you the full Alan Ritchson video showing it was not his fault if you want to show it. Yeah, I saw all that. And look, we talked about this a little yesterday, Jay, when we showed the Alan Ritchson thing. And
yeah, we're a little confused.
I didn't really want to talk about it too much because honestly, there wasn't a ton to go off of. Like, it was really hard to tell what led to Alan Ritchson hitting that guy. Like, what was happening with the dirt bikes, why all this stuff happened. And I get it. Alan Ritchson is he doesn't like Trump. So therefore you have a bunch of like headlines from people, Trump hating fake Christian Alan Ritchson, beats the shit out of somebody for no reason. And like, you can have people that you disagree with politically. It doesn't mean that everything that happens is like their fault, right, or that they're evil or whatever. And when we looked at that yesterday, I said, look, I don't know what led to this. Probably shouldn't hit people, but who knows what was said. Kind of strange, not really enough to go off of. Well, the guy ran to TMZ to give an interview. And in the interview, he said, well, him and his kids, they had been going on their dirt bikes too fast through the neighborhood. And I had to put a stop to it. And, I'll be honest, I did push him over a couple times before he beat the shit out of me. But really, that's unacceptable. So it's like, okay, so you started it. Then we did get, we got a full body cam thing. Alan Ritchson was wearing like a camera while they were dirt biking. And look, I get it. I can get as annoyed as anybody about people on like loud bikes or whatever going through your neighborhood. Get that fucking clip.
Bro, he could have got himself like killed.
Yeah, this is
guy
how
rammed him with the motorcycle and ran him over. Like his head could have cracked back on the concrete and just that's the end. Like, what are you thinking, dude?
So Alan Ritchson is driving his bike with his kids through the neighborhood, and this guy steps right in the way to the point where Alan Ritchson has to slam on the brakes, and you can see in the video
he crashes
over, like he's gonna go over the fucking handlebars. Just a nice stroll until this guy fucking decides to block his way.
Holy crap, dude. What an idiot. Oh my god. He could have like broke his arm and
that's Alan Ritchson. He's going like 25 miles an hour or something. It's not really that fast. I don't know what the neighborhood is. I get it. It can be fucking annoying. Bikes are going by, but here you go. It's tough to hear, but Alan Ritchson's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, you're speeding. You're going too fast. You have to stop this. I'm going to call the cops. Like, blah, blah, blah.
Stand in front of a fucking bike again, dude. We're doing what? You threatened my fucking safety, bro. Are you kidding me? You let me fuck out now. Go ahead. Go. Call the BPD. I've called them already because you've been driving on the...
Now, Alan Ritchson asked him a couple times, like, have you been drinking? Like, what's your fucking problem, bro? He goes back to get on the bike again, right? Gets his bike back up and is trying to leave, right? And this guy continues to stand in the way and eventually pushes him when he tries to go. So that's when the guy then actually shoves Alan Ritchson.
Holy crap, dude.
That's what happened there. That is where the people over the side started filming, and we saw this.
Fucking out of your goddamn mind. Stay down.
So
the kids are just watching like dad do his thing.
Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, should he have hit him a second time he was on the gun? Probably. Alan Ritchson could have fucking murdered this dude.
Yeah,
easily if he wanted to. I I think we get so caught up in, well, we don't agree with this person politically, so whatever. I don't think Alan Ritchson should really be in any big trouble or should be canceled for this. Like, he's driving his bike with his kids. This guy stands in front of him, makes him fall off his motorcycle because he steps out in the way. He tries to de-escalate the situation and fucking leave. The guy standing in front of him won't let him move, shoves him off his fucking bike, and then he comes and he hits him a couple fucking times. I don't have any issue with what Alan Ritchson did.
None.
So
Hey, you put your kids in danger, at risk. What if that guy jumped in front, like they freaked the kids out and they toppled over? You could have seriously, like, listen, and man, we got laws in Florida, man. Like a protest or somebody's like standing in front of you or blocking them. It's like you don't need to stop. Like if you feel like you're in danger or something like that. But it's like I agree with you.
yeah,
He could have like
25 in a neighborhood is too fast. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Then
It
call
depends on the
call
neighborhood.
police
Depends
and
what
do
it
the
is.
report.
I don't know. 25 miles an hour is not some deathly dangerous fucking shit. Okay. But
Yeah.
if you think it is, guess what? If you think it's unsafe, the answer is not to stand in the way of the fucking motorcycle and cause an accident. The answer is to be a fucking Karen ass bitch and call the cops. It's not to do what this guy did. Period.
100% agree.
Like, I get it. Y'all don't like Alan Ritchson because he's not a Trump supporter, and heaven forbid, if anybody doesn't fucking lick the taint of Donald Trump, heaven forbid, right? But let's just be real. Alan Ritchson didn't do shit wrong here.
No, he could have, because I mean, there's so many things that could have happened that had gone wrong. If he had fallen off his bike, could have broke his arm, could have hit his head just as easily because the guy stood out there in front of him like that. He could have not stopped and ran that guy over. That guy could have been deleted. You know, like there are so many things on a motorcycle that you just can't do, you know. That was dumb on his part. If it was that bad, like, yeah, you contact the authority. You got to go through the proper channels and just, holy crap.
Ironically, this is the exact kind of thing that happens to Reacher all the time. He just kind of wanders into situations that he gets in the middle of. You know what I mean? He just wanders into bad shit happening. So, oh man. But yeah, that's what happened with Alan Ritchson. Angst Kitten with the Game of Thrones Song of Ice Fire IP still as popular as it is. If there any talks about a Game of Thrones theme park rides or anything like that, the way things have been going, I'd surprised if George R.R. Martin wasn't on board.
Haven't heard anything about anything like that. So it is kind of rare that they would take an R-rated or mature thing and make something like that at a theme park when most of that stuff is geared towards families. So
yeah, but well, hold on. Like, you could 100% do like a Game of Thrones area.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I'm saying like they normally
don't need to have incest and tits. You know, you can.
No, absolutely. I think it would be huge if they did, like if they had something in Vegas, like the Game of Thrones experience, you know, and like go through all that. I think that would be incredible. And get pictures done, like let you sit on the throne and get some photos and stuff like that. I think that would be incredible. But mostly, if you look at the IPs at theme parks now, it's like they try to keep it a mixed bag. Like even the Harry Potter, there's rides for adults and rides for children. So they try to keep it all a mixed bag. Same thing with Jurassic Park, everything. They usually throw in like an adult style roller coaster ride and then something for the little guy. So
little baby dragon ride. How about that?
they could do a whole thing. They could hatch eggs, you know, hatch your dragon egg and all that stuff. Like they could do all kinds of stuff.
Cable Watson, ladies, who's hotter, Alan Ritchson or Ryan Gosling?
I guess that's a question for the chat.
Well, we can answer the question after our next topic because we got to get to a Ryan Gosling topic. Ian H., when I see this story a day ago, immediately said, okay, can I see the full context? I don't like the guy, but evidence over everything. That's what I'm glad that me and Jay reacted to it the way we did yesterday, because it's kind of what I said. I'm like, I don't know what to make of this because, yeah, I guess you probably shouldn't hit somebody, but at the same time, something had to lead to this. So what was said, what's going on, no fucking idea. And now we know, have a little more context. Christian Rocker for 199. Most residential area speed limit in Tennessee is 30 miles an hour. Yeah, for people saying like 25 is way too fast, everything's just going to depend on your neighborhood and shit. Sometimes it is 25, but I don't know. Either way, I don't care if the speed limit was 15 and he was going 25 miles an hour. The answer is not freak out, run in front of someone's motorcycle, cause them to crash, shove them down repeatedly. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Bungles Twanger in Vegas, they bring the adult rides to your room. I suppose that's true. Jay, we talked a little bit yesterday about Project Hail Mary at the box office, and it did a lot better than most projections were saying. It blew up over its projections, ended up with $80 million domestically, $140 million worldwide. Still a long way to go for the movie because it is pretty high budget, but a really good start. A lot of great positive word of mouth. I really enjoyed Project Hail Mary. I highly recommend everyone go watch it. But something happened yesterday. A video started going around that has more people behind Ryan Gosling. And I think it's a lesson that a lot of people in Hollywood need to understand and need to know. And this is the headline right here from Geeks and Gamers. Ryan Gosling tells fans it's not their job to save theaters. Hollywood needs to make movies worth seeing. And this occurred at, I don't know if it was just one of the first screenings, but Ryan Gosling makes an appearance at one of the early screenings for Project Hail Mary to talk to the fans. And look, we've seen Tom Cruise do things like this and show how appreciative he is of people coming to see movies in the theaters. But Ryan Gosling says something here that truly, truly resonates with a lot of people.
6 years ago, I got the manuscript, the most ambitious thing I'll ever make. It seemed impossible. It was too good not to give it a shot. 6 years later, we did it. Here we are. We're all back in theaters. It's not your job to keep them open. It's our job to make things that make it worth you coming out. So you're about to go to another galaxy, make an alien best friend, and save the stars. This movie is for you. Enjoy the trip.
And that line, it's not your job to keep theaters open. It's our job to make things that make it worth you coming out. That is the perspective that everybody in the entertainment industry needs, because we shouldn't have to need to celebrate this and clap for this and praise something like this. This should be the standard. This should be the status quo. But the reality is it's just not. A lot of people in the entertainment industry feel like they are owed something, like they are owed the audience coming out and supporting them. You guys have to come out to theaters to make this successful. You have to watch this dog shit show on Paramount Plus if you want to see any more slop. You have to do this. This is 100% the right way to approach it. It's not the audience's job to come see slop just to keep theaters open. It's our job. The producers, the actors, the directors, it's our job to make something that is worthy of your time, your energy, your effort, your hard-earned money. We are the ones that need to make something worth your while. I love it from Ryan Gosling.
No, it's 100% correct. You know, I hope more people take notice to this kind of stuff and understand. But man, that Hollywood bubble is so like tight, where they just think that everything that they say is true and correct, and what they want for this country, what they think about the president, how you should think, how you should feel. And so much in Hollywood is to pass the blame. Just like what we saw with Starfleet. It's not Star Trek's fault. It's the white right-wing grip, whatever they call us, conservative channels. It's their fault it was canceled. No, it's not. It's because nobody watched. Same with Acolyte. As much hype it got on, not hype or traction it got on Twitter, because people were laughing at it, didn't result in people actually sitting down and enjoying it. So it's nice to hear this from time to time. I bet he'll get made fun of. Maybe. We'll see. But we just went like from Rachel Zegler the other day too, right? Wasn't she like? She's just like, I'm the first Latino star, so I could. I've had to deal with so much, and I get why it failed because of who I am and my. It's like, oh my God, lady, shut up. So more of this, Hollywood. More of this. More of this. Please.
This should be normal. This shouldn't be news. This shouldn't be a headline when they say this, because this should be the attitude, right? You guys in the chat do not owe us anything, right? Like, this is the way that it should be. The things that Ryan Gosling said. Yet, unfortunately, that attitude is missing in the modern entertainment industry. And the more people come around to realizing, and not just through words, but also through actions, that this is what it's going to take to save the entertainment industry.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Good on you, man. And it's working. People are going. The word of mouth has been great. I see this movie being very successful.
I hope so. I'm rooting for it. Like, I was excited for it when I saw the trailer, so much so that I thought it looked interesting, and so I bought the book and I read the book and I really enjoyed the book. That made me even more excited for the movie. A lot of times, when I get excited for something, everything falls apart and it doesn't work out very well. But this was different. Went in, really liked it, really had a good time, really enjoyed it, and I am rooting for its success, because I think when good things happen, when good stuff is out there, it should be supported. We'll see.
Well said.
Oh, thank you. You're stealing a line from Jeremy.
Even though we have about 15% Ryan today. Well said.
Maybe 10, bro.
Maybe 10. Yeah.
I'm just kind of done. Barbie
I'll give you the day off tomorrow from G&G. How about that?
Thanks, buddy. Barbie was Gosling's biggest mistake. I disagree. I think that even for people that vehemently despised the movie, I think people loved Ryan Gosling in it. To call that his biggest mistake, I think, is like a very retarded thing to say. I think Ryan Gosling is a well-liked actor. I think that I don't think he really steps in too many big controversial things that I know about. He seems rather lighthearted and funny. Men like him, women like him. You know what I mean?
He's just enjoying it, man. Like it looks like he's just enjoying the journey.
And it's going to be interesting to see what happens with his Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling starring in a Star Wars movie that in all likelihood is going to be much more successful than Mandalorian and Grogu. We'll see. I don't know.
He's also got great memes on like Instagram reels. So
yeah, like some of those ones from Blade Runner or whatever, like that is my life.
So funny too.
That is my life. So yeah. Hey y'all, says Orangutan. I'm taking my dog Miles to his last vet visit today. He lived 11 great years, but his eyes tell me it's time. Hail the 199, hail Miles. That sucks,
Sorry to hear that, man.
Dogs are too good for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And the fact that they don't get to live as long as we do is just a shame. But yeah, that's rough, man. So sorry about that. 2 penny puppet for 2. Small people wrestling at the Game of Thrones theme park. Midget wrestling, yeah.
And they could build a big like place where people could go and eat, and eat and drink out of goblets and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
With a big with a throne, up there. It'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool. DL Racer became a YouTube member. Thank you, DL Racer. Appreciate that. And I think with that being said, Jay, we're all caught up. What do you got going on today?
A little bit of nothing. I can't live stream, so I'll just be sitting in the corner thinking about what I've done and not do it again. So
second time's a charm.
Yeah, so I might not be able to live stream tomorrow. If it's 24 hours, it'd probably be lifted around this time tomorrow. So
good.
I guess that'll be that.
Little 24-hour.
It's my own fault again. Like I said, I'm not even gonna go on Twitter and
Little 24-hour bat on the head. But
yeah.
I know Real BBC is starting right now, so why don't we can raid them, can't we?
I think we have before. Yeah.
I think we can. We can raid the Real BBC.
I guess I'll just do my laundry.
I started laundry right before the stream. Actually, today's my
from the week. And I was just like,
yeah. Today's my
everything cleaned up.
They like that shit too. Actually, why? Hold on, there it is. I don't know why it was not popping up. It's on Az's channel today, so we'll go ahead and we'll raid their asses. Old Renaissance Boomer for $2 says, and this time he means it.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, guys. That's it for us. Thanks very much for hanging out, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.